words that you can greet and say goodbye. I think it might be goodbye only, so that didn't make sense, but oh well. 6:16 in the morning, July 24th. Got some Burger King breakfast again. A couple times I've done that. I'm starting to think I might have gone to Burger King for breakfast more than I have for like dinner, but they always fuck my dinner stuff up. So what we've got here is, I believe it said a digital exclusive, which means it is probably a bundle I think you can only get in the app doing mobile app orders, which is what I do. The Diet Coke is not included in this bundle, but the bundle is called the Everything Bundle. And for $12, you get 2 things of hash browns here. You get a 5-piece French toast sticks with syrup, which we had a couple times, or maybe once already. Good. And you get 2 sandwiches, and you can kind of pick a couple of options. It's you get 1 croissant and 1 biscuit, and you can kind of pick whether you get bacon, egg and cheese, plain egg and cheese, sausage, egg and cheese, etc., etc., etc. And that is what we got here. I went with basic egg and cheese biscuit and egg and cheese croissant today. I wasn't feeling having any bacon. Every time I get bacon these days, I'm just not really loving it. So, this is a lot more hash browns than I thought I was going to get as well. I was surprised to see that that many of them had been just lingering in the bag. These 2 small containers are quite full. Well, that one's not as full, but you know what I mean. There's not a lot of room to add more. And then, of course, I got a Diet Coke with no ice, which I'm giving them another chance to give me a properly syrup-filled Diet Coke. This biscuit looks very well done. I don't know if you can see it. Looks kind of normal for you guys, but this is a very, very well-cooked biscuit. I think it looks like baked, like it's brown. Is that abnormal? I don't know. I don't really know how I want to go about this. Not doing the binaural settings that I did yesterday because, if I'm being honest, it stresses me out and I did not like how it sounded. I gotta experiment with it a little bit more to get a bit more comfortable with it. Because even if you guys like it, which a lot of people did seem to like it, I didn't see any complaints. Even if people did like it, I don't like uploading things that I don't like. Sometimes it worries me. I don't know. So, I don't know. That's what we've got so far right now. Got everything out and thumbnailed up. The French toast sticks smell absolutely remarkable, as always. Would you like to smell? Here you go. Look at that thing. Oh, that looks good. I was going to start with the hash browns, but now that this is in my hand, I think I need to just raw dog this with no syrup. That thing is so warm, so much flavor in it. Without the syrup, it's insane. You know we gotta get going with the hash browns though. Oh my god. First of all, that was so salty. Second of all, we got a French fry in our hash browns. It's 6:30 in the morning. How does that even happen? This is a very good batch of hash browns. Wow. They're so salty, I feel like I'm eating like potato chips. They're that salty. With a good crunch too. plug your ears for this. Wow, it was so loud and scary. Interesting. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. If you want good breakfast hash browns from a fast food place, fuck McDonald's, go to Burger King. That might be one of the best batches of hash browns I've ever had in my life. Yeah, no, that's still very watered down, kind of. Not a big syrup portion there. It kind of tastes like movie theater pop more than like Diet Coke itself or McDonald's pop. I should have. I don't know. I just felt like getting it from there instead of just using my own. I want to do one of these sandwiches before I do the French toast sticks. Honestly, got the croissant, we got the biscuit. I think I'm gonna start with the biscuit now. I say it all the time when I get biscuits in my videos. I don't love biscuits because they're messy and sometimes they're very dry. And this one looks very cooked right now, so I'm interested in how good it may be. I mean, just look at the bake on that thing. Nice, cheesy, eggy and stuff. No bacon getting in the way. Let's hope this bad boy is as good as it looks. It's good. It's actually a very thin biscuit too, so there's not too much dry stuff, clogging up the taste. The egg and cheese is really good as well. This is well buttered. I'm kind of getting movie popcorn vibes out of this too. Is that weird? I don't even go to the movies. I am going next week for Spider-Man though. I took the lid off of this because it kept making a very annoying, like damn near nails on a chalkboard kind of sound. But now my straw keeps trying to fly away. Man, food, 10 out of 10. That's like a 3. Some leftover hash browns here. because they were like so warm and I don't want to waste their heat. They're still alright, I think. I think I want the croissant next though. I wanna keep consistent with the egg and cheese taste so far. So we're going croissant time. Looks there you go, that's the good side. Good, nice fat egg there. I wanna make sure I get a bite from the fat egg side. It is so soft and so good. That is phenomenal. It was like, it just kind of melts. I don't know if that's the word for it, but especially compared to the biscuit, it's so soft and so fluffy, and it just disintegrates in your mouth, and the egg and cheese were very good. I think the only thing I would say for both of them is maybe another piece of cheese. That might be a bit much though, maybe just a little itty bitty bit more cheese. Because the egg is so, like when they do like a folded egg like that, it ends up being pretty thick. It just needs maybe a little bit of cheese to balance it, but man, they are so good. All this for $12, man. This is Burger King does quality breakfast stuff. Everything else can get lost. Nuggets, mid. Burgers, terrible. Nighttime staff, terrible. Morning staff, great. Alright, I don't normally do this because I think some sounds are iffy. But I just opened that first syrup and it sounded good. I'm gonna do it to this one too. Be wary. I don't know how this will be. Okay, that wasn't really anything. Sorry, I got your hopes up. That's on me. That's my bad. Let's do some French toast sticks in the syrup before we wrap things up here. Make sure we get a good amount. And make sure we don't make a mess. Oh my god, I forgot it drips so much. Let's get a little bit more for the vibes. was really good. That was like all 10 out of 10. Those were a great batch of French toast sticks. Those hash browns were, obscenely salty in like a good way. Those sandwiches were like perfect. That was a really well-baked biscuit there, man. That was I like it was thinner. It didn't, it wasn't too dry and crummy feeling, It's hard to get a biscuit right for me, The egg and cheese was good. I'm glad I didn't get the bacon. It's not often that $12 of food can fill me up that much. I've been awake since like 9 p.m. last night. I had another idea for a video that I wanted to, I wanted to get done today, or at least like, damn, 6:45 now. I had another idea for something I wanted to try to get done today, and I thought maybe if I did this, maybe it wouldn't be too much food, and I would be able to have the appetite later to do it, and I am just not thinking that's gonna happen. It's all good though. Well, I don't have anything necessarily interesting to ramble on about for this video, I don't believe. Didn't really do anything spectacular today. I don't know what that noise was. I got up, I streamed for a bit, couple hours, worked on some stuff on there, and then I was actually so tired after only a few hours, I thought I was going to take a nap and kind of halfway fix the sleep schedule, but I just couldn't really get there, and even if I did, it would have been like a worse schedule. Waking up at like 5 a.m. is like worse for me than 9 p.m., Yeah, I hate that kind of schedule, so this schedule's fine. I like this schedule. The day goes by very quickly, though. I don't love that. Whew. Anyway. I'm gonna go... What am I gonna go do? It's 52 degrees outside. It's nice that the sun, like that heat wave is all gone now. This last month has been brutal. And we're already, I feel like, easing into a bit of a more fall temperature. I don't want to say a fall temperature because we are far away from the fall, but it feels like we're easing down into a normal summer temperature that is actually able to be enjoyed. So that's cool. So mid. It's such bad Diet Coke, but that's alright. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go clean this plate off from this sticky syrup that's all over it. Throw all this garbage away and get this video wrapped up and ready to go for today. Alright. It's only been 31 minutes of me recording. Wow, this was a quick one. Really, really quick one. I didn't even order the food like an hour ago. That's crazy. I picked it up at 6:05. That's crazy. It's 6:47 now. 6:07. Okay. No more bullshit. No more brain rot. I don't know what that noise is. I got jump scared yesterday morning because at this time of year, basically starting yesterday, I guess, they a couple times per week, some guy at like 5 in the morning will come around and hose off everybody's patio if there's like, duck and geese remains, droppings and whatnot. And he comes and does it at like 5 in the morning, and he does it at the patio, which is right in front of where I sit at my other computer. And I was like listening to stuff in my headphones, and I heard this watery sound, and I thought something was leaking, or something was like just bad going on like right around me, and I ripped my headphones out to make sure it wasn't the game, and I still heard it, and for a second I had a brief heart attack, but thank fucking God it wasn't, man. Oh my God, that would have been annoying. So it was just the guy cleaning the stuff, which I always thought was kind of weird that they do that at like 5 in the morning, but technically that's not supposed to be your bedroom like it is with me, so it doesn't really wake anybody up, and I guess it keeps places clean. And I've actually, I've lived here for a year. I haven't stepped out on that patio once. So I appreciate him keeping it clean for me to not use, right? So keeping it visually pleasing for the community. I also saw that there's a rule in our community that we can't have like different colored blinds or something. It's all gotta be white, which I guess I understand, but I'll never like the concept of like HOAs and whatever where people start limiting, like, motherfucker, is it my place or not? I mean, I know I rent this place, but you know what I mean? This place honestly never felt like a home to me. It feels like an office more than anything. It does not feel, I don't feel homey here. I don't feel homey at my house either. I don't really feel like I have a home, which is fitting because I really like the word vagabond. That's a cool one. All right, let's get on out of here before we get any deeper into whatever the hell I was